Forget them, just blast it. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and you watch them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to rock the disco jam. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Tonight, we'll get a prime-time preseason matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Carolina Panthers. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Charlotte. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Throwing on first down, Willis. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first down from the 41.
Get it! Let's go!
It's a designed run for Willis. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
7 box, 19, come 19, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Motion a receiver left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Wide open, downfield, got it! What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Looks like a design run here for Willis. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. York tacks on that extra point. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Let go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Dragon 60. Stephanie 18. Buffalo 18.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Run the check.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Shot. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Down at the 42-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Running for the first time now with a man out of Texas Tech. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready up.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Willis. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. From that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Willis to the air. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
He puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. So that brings up 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's going to lock one deep to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it. Laid it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
A gain of 5.
First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
They'll send him up the middle. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and very short, looking to pass. Escapes out to the left. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. He just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
Lewis on the design run. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. One of the tight ends motioning left. A play fake now, Willis to throw. Forced out to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go, set. 79, Viking, 18.
Willis now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. We don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. This is Giddens. 5.5 for a few. It's third down.
He was taken at the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Cougar 19.
Throw here, third down. Screen here for Williams. Play not developing as they hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Katie York now on for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. York knocks it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Willis in the pistol. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Trap all 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Willis to throw it. And throw it back in the end zone and out of bounds. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. You have experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll begin. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And the Colts pick it up. He's out in the clear. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st and 10 from the 32.
18, 5 here.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. We get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet. Down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Cade York for the extra point.
York good on the point after. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Panthers 7.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll run here on 1st down. Oh, the football's loose. The Colts pick it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. They find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of it. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. And they've done it on back-to-back drives.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
18 Cardinal, 8.
Going left side, Williams with it. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They're still going at the 30. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Give to Williams from the gun. Running in the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts grow their lead off the turnover. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go. Strike.
Throw it out to the left. Cut. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Okay, ready?
It's in the nickel set on third.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Dragon 60. Let's go.
They'll throw, third and long. That's caught for the first. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready? Sit, ready?
Sign quarterback run here. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Willis. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 10. And the Colts first down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. They've got first down here from the 36. They send a man in motion. Leonard now. Hooks up with Anthony Gould. Complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Fights his way through a tackle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Throwing on first down, Willis. They shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we can get burned deep.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 19.
To throw, here's Willis. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Let's go now. Nice. Lion.
Lewis now, third down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 18. Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
18, Rattler.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready, go!
That's completed out to the right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
So first down from the 41. They'll look to throw. This is cut downfield by Horn. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the
Mustang
13-yard
19.
line.
Get it.
Working inside the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime. That's no good. The veterans missed one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. Boy, that Drake, you got to chill.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60, 40, 70.
He'll throw it. He put everything he had into this one. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now he's York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach that, but it's not enough.
Okay, ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Viking 18.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's the backup, first throw. Buys time, rolling right. Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Line up the design keeper. Only able to get back to the line on that first down today, so no gain.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
41-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Go!
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
There's a dive up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him.
Hey, Smack, no shoot. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, they'll run. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, getting 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Cowboy 80, go.
Back to the well again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and goal, they're going option. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts now lead by 10.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Now is York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He's going to throw this one. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
He cuts it to the right sideline. And out of bounds he goes on that Big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Dropping back to throw. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hand. The kick by Lutz is good, and that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Will Brown to start the drive. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be Surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
Fight, not 45. One.
Out of the pistol, it's Giddens. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a design run. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts lead by 15 now.
Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Some quarterback run here. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go!
We'll go with a design keeper. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
First option gets the give. It's the fullback running with it. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
You sign me up. I love giving those fullbacks a cookie. Not just short yardage, not 3rd down. No. Give the fullback his chance. Give him the ball on 1st down and watch him do his thing.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Catches it at the 1. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Brown quick on the draw here. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Brown. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They put Scott in motion left. Quick pass right side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. Set.
From the gun, they get to Brown. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready. 10 punt. Set punt.
Running it here with Giddens. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Cut.
And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Hey, smash. 7 Pirates.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 27-yard line.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. In his 2nd down and 18.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it. Finds the in route, complete. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
3rd and long for him here. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. They'll work against the blitz. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the 4th. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready.
Here's Giddens. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Get.
So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, set. Yellow.
Line up the design keeper. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Colts leading by 6. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Hut.
We'll go with the design keeper. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Ready.
Here's a design run. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the